The NOPD announces an arrest in connection with a fatal stabbing of a man in New Orleans East. 46-year-old Tariff Simon could face a mandatory sentence for life in prison if indicted and convicted on his second-degree murder charge. Police say the 72-year-old victim was killed at around 4 Friday afternoon in the 4800 block of Pirelli Drive. Police say the stabbing happened after an altercation between Simon and the victim. Both the victim's identity and their relation is unknown at this time.